Reflect. What can I learn from this experience? What skills do I need to develop to be better prepared next time? By turning failure into a lesson, it not only surpasses disappointment, but also strengthens itself for future challenges. Learning from obstacles develops a mentality of growth and resilience. When you understand that challenges are a natural part of life and that each of them brings an opportunity for evolution, their self-confidence is strengthened. You start to face problems not as threats, but as a chance to become a better version of yourself. Lesson 8. Be grateful for what you already have. The 8th Stoic lesson is about cultivating gratitude. Stoics believed that gratitude is a powerful tool for maintaining inner peace and self-confidence. When we focus on what we already have, instead of ourselves, we develop a sense of fullness and contentment. This allows us to face challenges with more balance and confidence. Imagine someone who is dissatisfied with his career, feeling that he has not achieved everything he wanted. Instead of focusing just as much as it is missing, this person can practice gratitude by reflecting on their achievements so far. I have a stable job, valuable skills and opportunities to grow. That's a lot. This change of perspective can bring more clarity and motivation to move on. Gratitude strengthens self-confidence because it helps us recognize our value and achievements, even in the midst of challenges. When you practice gratitude daily, you become less dependent on external validation and more aware of your own ability to create a significant life. This creates a solid basis of self-confidence based on reality and appreciation of what has already been achieved. Throughout this video, we explore 8 powerful Stoic lessons to recover and maintain its self-confidence. Focus on what you can control. 2. Practice acceptance of what cannot be changed. Cultivate the virtue of courage. Live in the present. Practice negative viewing. Develop self-discipline. Learn from obstacles. Be grateful for what you already have. Each of these lessons offers a practical tool to strengthen your mind, deal with challenges, and build self-confidence that does not depend on external circumstances, but your ability to act clearly and resilience. Self-confidence is not something you find, it's something you build. Every challenge you face, every lesson you apply, is a step towards a stronger and more confident version of yourself. Remember, the journey to self-confidence is continuous, and each day is a new opportunity to practice these lessons. So start today. Choose a lesson that resonated with you and put it into practice. You already have everything you need to start this transformation. Now that you are equipped with these lessons, let's talk about how you can continue this journey of self-confidence and personal growth. And you? Which of these lessons resonated with your life? Leave in the comments which lesson you will apply first, or share an experience in which Stoic philosophy has already helped you. I would love to know how these ideas are impacting your journey. If you know someone who is fighting self-confidence, share this video. It may be the spark they need to start a transformation. If you like this content, subscribe to more videos about personal development, practical philosophy, and tools for a more balanced and confident life. Thanks for watching. Remember, self-confidence is a journey, and every step you take is a victory. Until the next video, focus on new opportunities. She may reflect, I cannot change the fact that I have lost my job, but I can control how I will react and what steps I will take. Acceptance brings inner peace and emotional resilience. When you stop resisting what cannot change, you become more flexible and adaptable, which strengthens your self-confidence. After all, you know you can face any challenge, not because everything will work out, but because you are prepared to deal with what comes. Lesson: cultivate the virtue of courage. The third Stoic lesson is about cultivating courage. For the Stoic, courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act despite it. They believe that true strength comes from facing our fears and challenges, not to avoid them. Courage is a virtue that allows us to expand our limits and trust our ability to deal with the unknown. Think of someone who is afraid of public speaking, but needs to make an important presentation at work. Instead of avoiding the situation, this person can face the challenge as an opportunity to grow. She may reflect, "I'm afraid, but I'll do it anyway. Every step I take makes me stronger." Courage reinforces self-confidence because it shows us that we are able to face what scares us. Each time we act with courage, we build an inner image of strength and resilience. Over time, this turns into unshakable self-confidence, which does not depend on external circumstances, but on our ability to act even when we are not sure of the result. Lesson 4. Live in the present. Carpe diem. The fourth Stoic lesson is about living in the present. The Stoic believed that the past has gone, the future is uncertain, and all we really have is now. When we focus on the present, we avoid the anxiety of the future and the repentance of the past, which allows us to act more clearly and confidence. Imagine someone who is constantly anxious about the future, worried about things that may or may not happen. This person can practice the focus on the present by focusing on simple everyday tasks, such as preparing a meal or walking. She may reflect, "Right now, I'm safe, and I have everything I need. I'll enjoy it." Living in the present reduces anxiety and increases productivity because you are totally engaged in what you are doing. This strengthens your self-confidence as you realize that you are able to deal with what is happening now without excessively worrying about what may happen. Lesson 5. Practice the negative viewing, premeditatio malorum. The fifth Stoic lesson is about practicing negative visualization, a technique known as premeditatio malorum. This does not mean to be pessimistic, but to prepare mentally for the worst possible scenarios. By imagining what could go wrong, you strengthen yourself emotionally and reduce the fear of failure. Imagine someone who's about to make an important presentation at work. Instead of just waiting that everything goes well, this person can prepare imagining possible challenges, such as difficult questions or technical problems. She may reflect, "If this happens, what am I going to do? How can I keep calm and find a solution?" Negative visualization reduces the fear of failure because you have already prepared emotionally to deal with adversity. This increases your self-confidence because you know that regardless of what happens, you will be ready to face the situation. In addition, this practice helps to value what you already have, cultivating gratitude and resilience. Lesson 6. Develop self-discipline. The sixth Stoic lesson is about developing self-discipline. For Stoics, self-discipline is not just a tool for achieving goals, but a virtue that strengthens character and self-confidence. When you fulfill your promises to yourself, whether in small or large tasks, you build an internal image of trust and integrity. Imagine someone who decides to establish a physical exercise routine. At first, it may be difficult to maintain consistency, but as you persist, this person not only feels stronger physically, but also more confident in his ability to meet goals. She may reflect, "If I can keep this routine, I can face other challenges." As well, self-discipline creates a sense of control and personal fulfillment. Each time you fulfill a commitment to yourself, it reinforces the idea that it is reliable and capable. This strengthens your self-confidence because you know you can count on your own determination to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. Lesson 7. Learn from obstacles. The seventh Stoic lesson is about learning from obstacles. For the Stoic, challenges are not avoided, but disguised opportunities. They believed that each obstacle carries a valuable lesson and that in facing them, we become stronger and wiser. Imagine someone who faced a professional failure, like not getting a expected promotion. Instead of seeing as a victim of circumstances, this person can... Have you ever felt paralyzed by insecurity, as if nothing you did were enough? That inner voice that whispers, "What if I fail?" or "What if I'm not good enough?" It is familiar to many of us. The truth is that self-confidence is not a gift reserved for the few. It is a skill that can be developed. And the good news, you don't have to wait for circumstances to change to start feeling safer. Stoic philosophy, with its timeless principles, offers a practical way to rebuild itself, confidence from the inside out. In this video, we will explore 8 powerful Stoic lessons that will help you recover and maintain your self-confidence, regardless of what happens around you. These lessons come from philosophers such as Seneca, Epicteto, and Marco Aurelio, who lived in challenging times but found ways to stay centered and confident. Best of all, these ideas are as relevant today as they were thousands of years. If you are tired of feeling insecure, anxious, or paralyzed by the fear of judgment, this video is for you. At the end of this video, you will have practical tools to feel safer, resilient, and in control of your life. Self-confidence is not something you find, but something you build through daily practices and perspective changes. And this is exactly what Stoic lessons offer. A tested method to strengthen your mind and face challenges with more clarity and determination. So, if you are ready to transform your self-confidence, let's start this journey together. Before we dive into lessons, it is important to understand what Stoicism is. Created in ancient Greece and popularized in Rome, this practical philosophy was developed by thinkers such as Seneca, Epicteto, and Marco Aurelio. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions or becoming insensitive. It is about finding balance and inner strength, even in the midst of chaos. Stoics believed that happiness and peace of mind come from within, not from external circumstances. They teach us how to focus on what we can control and accept what is beyond our reach. This mindset not only reduces anxiety, but also empowers us to act with clarity and confidence regardless of the challenges we face. But how does Stoicism connect to self-confidence? The answer lies in the idea that true security comes from within. While many people seek self-confidence in compliments, achievements, or external approval, the Stoics show us that this is a trap. When we depend on external factors to feel confident, we are always at the mercy of circumstances. Instead, Stoicism teaches us how to build a solid basis of self-confidence through self-knowledge, resilience, and acceptance. Imagine facing a difficult situation without fear of the judgment of others, knowing that your self-confidence does not depend on the result, but the way you choose to react. This is what Stoic lessons offer, a way to become unshakable, even when the world around them seems uncertain. Now that you understand what Stoicism is and how it connects to self-confidence, let's explore the 8 Stoic lessons that will turn your way of facing challenges and strengthening your inner confidence. Lesson 1. Focus on what you can control. Control dichotomy, Epicteto. The first Stoic lesson is also one of the most powerful. Focus on what you can control. Epicteto, one of the big names in Stoicism, taught that life is divided into 2 categories: what is under our control and what is not. Our power of choice, our actions, our thoughts, and our reactions are under our control. Already the behavior of others, the opinions of others, and even certain external events are beyond our reach. Imagine that you received a criticism at work. Instead of despairing or brooding out what has been said, you can reflect, "I can control how I respond to this," and how I use this criticism to improve. By focusing on your reaction, you resume control of the situation and prevent insecurity from taking account. When you stop worrying about what cannot change, it gains clarity and confidence to act where it really matters. This mindset reduces anxiety and strengthens your self-confidence because you trust your ability to deal with any situation regardless of what happens around you. Now that you understand the importance of focusing on what you can control, let's go to the second lesson. Practice acceptance of what cannot be changed. Lesson 2. Practice acceptance of what cannot be changed. The second Stoic lesson is about accepting what cannot be changed. While the first lesson teaches us how to focus on our control, it reminds us that resisting what we cannot change only generates suffering. Stoics believed that acceptance is a form of emotional freedom. When you stop fighting the inevitable, you redirect your energy to what really matters. Imagine someone who lost a job. Instead of brooding over the past or overwhelming about the future, this person can choose to accept the situation and